So here we move on to your assessments. In the download section, you will notice there's a little download on this page, so please download this, and this will take you through all of the appropriate assessments that you may want to do. Now, I'm going to run through this initially, how a healthcare professional would do this, then maybe discuss how a personal trainer would maybe do this, who can't really be hands-on or maybe isn't qualified or insured to be hands-on, and then we'll go through some ways that you can do this if you're an individual doing this, how you can also basically go through this assessment yourself. So the first list of assessments that we're going to do are your open chain assessments. So as we learned earlier in this course, that basically means that you're not weight bearing. So you can see my assistant Emmy here is lying down, and if you're a healthcare professional, you may do this on your plinth or personal trainer. This could be just on a mat in the gym, obviously if it's within your scope of practice. So the first test that we're going to look at is leg length discrepancy. How you test for leg length discrepancy is, so Emmy, if you lie with your hands at the side of your body, you want to make sure that your client their shoulders are level, they are not squinting, they're not particularly just lying in a funny position. So they're lying nice and comfortable, nice and straight, and then all you're then going to do is come down to the end of them and find their medial malleolus. So medial malleolus is the bone on the medial aspect of the ankle, so the inside aspect of your ankle, and all you're simply doing there is eyeballing. So you're doing a very crude eyeball of, are the medial malleolus on each side of the ankle, are they level, or does one look particularly higher up than the other? Now, if we wanted to be more precise with this, so maybe if you're a physical therapist, if you lie down, Emmy, please, then what you would do is you would measure from the ASIS down to the medial malleolus, and that is maybe slightly more accurate, but again, the only accurate way to do this would be with an x-ray, and obviously that's not warranted unless there is absolutely a clinical justification for needing an x-ray for this. And in cases where you're really having to look to find something, then you've got to ask yourself, are you looking for something that's not there? So unless it's really obvious, then that's a negative. So Emmy is absolutely perfect here. I don't feel the need to do any further assessments with her leg length discrepancy. But again, healthcare professionals, you could, if you want to, tape measure ASIS to medial mal. Make sure, little kind of tip for you, that if you're doing that, that you choose a point of the medial mal, so whether it's the proximal or distal aspect of that, and you're consistent with that on both sides.